Hi Bobcats, today I want to share some really important information that everyone needs to be aware of. December is one of the most important times of the year when it comes to academics. This is the time when all students are tested mid-year to check on progress. On December 4th, students in 3rd through 6th grade will be taking math benchmark tests. On December 5th, students in 3rd through 6th will be taking the reading assessments. Then on December 6th, students in 3rd, 5th, and 6th will be taking the writing test. Parents, please make sure your children are getting good night rest. That way they could do great on these three important tests. This is David Vidiato with the Bobcat News.
Hi Bobcats, I'd like to share some Christmas facts with you. Did you know that the Statue of Liberty was gifted to the U.S. by the French on Christmas Day in 1886? It weighs 225 tons and thus you could consider it as the biggest Christmas gift in the world. Did you know that Christmas trees are grown in all 50 states including Hawaii and Alaska? The largest floating Christmas tree in the world, 278 feet tall, is in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Once a Christmas tree is harvested, 2 or 3 are planted in its place because it takes many years for the trees to be fully grown before they can be harvested. Japanese spend their Christmas Eve eating in KFCs. This is a popular tradition in Japan, so much that customers have to book their seats 2 months in advance. White Christmas by Bing Crosby is the best-selling Christmas song ever. It has sold more than 50 million copies around the world. Different names of Santa Claus around the world include Kris Kringle in Germany, La Befana in Italy, Père Noël in France, and Dushka Morris, Grandfather Frost in Russia. Visa cards are used 5,000 to 6,000 times every minute during the Christmas season. This is Natalie Ramos with Christmas Facts. Thank you, Bobcats.
Hi Bobcats, I am Ezra Reynolds and today on the Bobcat Safety Report, I am going to give you some tips to stay safe. Parents, it's never too early to begin teaching your child about safety. Children should know their first and last name, their address, and their parents' phone number. Children, you need to know that anyone you do not know is a stranger. It doesn't matter if it's a woman or man or someone that looks nice. They are strangers. It's always best to be safe. Children under the age of 12 should not be left alone, but it does happen. Remember to keep all doors and windows locked. Turn on the TV or music inside. Turn on any inside or outside lights, and always have emergency number nearby. Never answer the door or phone unless it's your parents. So Bobcats, be safe. This is the Safety Report.
Hi Bobcats, I am Diego Tenorio, and this month we are celebrating the Students of the Month. Students in the month are chosen for each grade level. These students follow the 4 B's in and out of the classroom. This month the celebration took place on November 29th. The following students celebrated were Pre-K, Michael Atkinson, Kindergarten, Emerald Woodward, 1st grade, Isai Vasquez, 2nd grade, Kaylin Cantu, 3rd grade, Nadia Ramos, 4th grade, Haley Gonzalez, 5th grade, Christopher Demores, 6th grade, Adriano Campos. The PBIS stars are Lance Waldsmith, Mia Variar, and Sophie Mena. The character trait winners are Haley Gonzalez and teacher Elizabeth Gutierrez. Also, the PBIS staff members are Miss Diaz and Mr. Granados.
Hi Bobcats, I'm Natalie Ramos.
Valen Munoz, Cadence Liller,
And today we'd like to show you what to do to keep occupied during Christmas break. We're going to show you how to make Grinch fluffy slime. Okay, So what you're gonna need is some Elmer's school glue, some
Shaving cream, food coloring, and borax.
So let's start off with pouring out our bottle of glue. And you're going to need a container and a spoon. Okay. We'll add the shaving. You should add the shaving cream first. That way you can defer on which color.
You add the
How
glue,
light?
shaving cream,
Then the coloring.
mix it, and then you activate it.
Not too much. Okay. I'll mix it.
I'm gonna put a lot.
Okay. Add the food coloring.
1 or 2?
2. Okay.
Oh no. Okay,
Oh.
yeah, it's good.
Okay.
You need some more. It needs to be darker.
No, it's just not black.
Okay,
Oh,
so
okay. We mixed it now. Now it is
time to activate. So
activate.
it's just 1 teaspoon of borax solution
One
to
fist.
a bottle of water, and then
Yes.
we're gonna add
You can
one
get
of these
your-
at a time.
You can get all these supplies at Walmart or HEB.
Yes. Just
One or 2.
one at a time. Do one at a time so you don't overactivate it.
Because if you overactivate it, it will be not good.
Let's add another. And this is about, I think, 1 tablespoon.
This is 1.5. Sticky. And if you don't want to get slime on you, you put the borax solution on your hands, so it won't be sticky like that.
Add some.
And if you're allergic to it, I don't recommend you.
Contact solution.
Yeah,
Yeah,
contact
contact
solution will also work if you're allergic to borax. So ask your parents if you're allergic, and then if you want to, you can use it.
So this is a slime, and Violet, can you clean the bowl? The slime. Okay, so this should be your end result. You can make it bigger or smaller if you'd like. And if you just want regular slime, you don't have to add the shaving foam.
You just add glue and
Borax.
borax. But if you do use contact solution, you have to use shaving cream.
Okay. Thank you, Bobcats. Bye-bye. Hi, Bobcat. Today we will walk into the lunchroom to see if Bobcats are following the 4 Bs during lunch. Wow, these Bobcats are doing a great job following campus expectations. Do you know 4 Bs? What are the 4 Bs?
To be responsible, be safe,
Do you feel safe on this campus? Well, I'm glad that thank you, Bobcat. I'm glad that I'm
Hi Bobcats! Today we are talking to Mrs. Brenda Harrison. Mrs. Harrison is a special education teacher on the Batesville campus. Mrs. Harrison, can you tell us where you went to college?
Well, I went to lots of different places because I moved around a lot, but I graduated from the University of Houston.
Where have you taught in your teaching career?
At Benson, Flores, Morales, and now I'm at Batesville campus.
What does your day look like on the campus?
Oh, well, every day is different for my days, but I move around from class to class, and I go all over the campus.
Tell us a little bit about what you like doing in your spare time.
I like to read. I like to work in the garden or in my yard. And I like to walk.
Do you like your teaching on Batesville campus and why?
I do like teaching on the Batesville campus because I like the size of the campus. It's especially for me, since I walk from place to place. I can walk from here to there, and it's a reasonable amount of time. The people are very friendly. The students are very friendly, and I'm really enjoying it. It's my first year here.
Thank you, Mrs. Harrison, for your time. This is Aaliyah Reels with the Bobcat News.
Happy holidays, Bobcat Nation. Today on the History Report, we will focus on Batesville School's history. Batesville School had its beginning in August 1884. The trustees decided to spend $272, which would be used to pay for tuition and school services for 40 children. The original schoolhouse had 3 male applicants for the position of the teacher. One was from Germany, the second one was from Tennessee, and the third one was from our home state, Texas. The schoolhouse was small, and a new building costing $238 was built. In 1905, the population of Batesville had grown to the point that 2 buildings are used. One was a school, and the other one was the Masonic Lodge. In 1910, a new schoolhouse was built on what is now known as Schoolhouse Street. The 2-story structure had 4 large rooms with intersecting hallways on the ground level and an auditorium that occupied the entire upper floor. In 1926, Batesville School District passed a bond election for a new modern brick building still used today.
As Louis stated, in 1926, Batesville School District passed a bond election for a new modern brick building still used today. The cost of the building was $37,588. The primary building and cafeteria were added in 1957. The gym, which is prized facility and has been enjoyed for years, was completed in 1984. In 1948, the Batesville District voted to retain grades 1st through 8th in Batesville and sending high school students to the prior. The following year, the boarding decided to divert the students to Uvalde High School under a tuition system. Batesville wanted to remain an independent district and did so until 1973, when members of the district voted to consolidate with Uvalde. Today, Batesville School is a vital part of Uvalde Consolidated Independent District. This is Violet Munoz with the History Report.
On December the 14th, Batesville students will visit with Santa Claus. Pictures will be taken and money will be used for clubs. The Gift It Mandatory Parent Meeting will have a fun twist this month with the free gift bingo for Gift It parents only. They ask no children attend. The campus Christmas program will be held at 6 o'clock in the school gym on December 19th. Make sure to follow the school Facebook page and check Class Dojo for updates of events. This is Aileen with the Bobcat News. Merry Christmas from the Bobcat News staff. The month of December is a very special month and one that most people love. Batesville School has a lot of fun events happening this month. The district program will be held in the UHS auditorium on December 11th. The 13 students in pre-K to second grade will go travel to Uvalde to go Christmas caroling at the First State Bank and the Hondo Bank. That same evening, Christmas musical performers will travel to Uvalde and perform at the Tamalala. This event is open to everyone and food is free. They will also have gift booths open for your early Christmas shopping. This is Brady Morgan with the Bobcat News.